Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
So, for anybody who is watching this either as a Let's Play episode or for anyone who's just not familiar with how this kind of goes, I like to do these every so often, live Let's Play recordings here on Animal Crossing. One, it saves me time earlier in the week, but two, it also kind of lets me engage with the community while playing my favorite games, the entire Animal Crossing franchise here on live stream. So we're diving into Animal Crossing on GameCube, obviously, first. We are going to have to adjust the time because as I explain, I feel like I explain this every single episode. And for reference, all of these episodes that are being recorded live here on stream, they'll be chopped up and edited into individual episodes for each of the ongoing Let's Play series as well. So you might be watching this as a video on demand, for the full live stream, or you might be watching this as an individual episode of the respective Let's Play series. Either way, welcome, thanks for watching, let's have some fun. I see Dylan Fisher in live chat. Hello, welcome. As I feel like I explain every single episode here, my the internal battery on my GameCube is dead, which means it doesn't keep time anymore when the console is turned off. So even if I wasn't time traveling, I have to adjust the clock basically every time I sign on. But before I go, other things. Set clock. Okay. So first of all, it's the 15th today. Now, I feel like we might have to change that. Let me pull up exactly what let me pull up my to-do list here. I have fully fleshed out to-do lists for anybody who's not familiar of things to do in Animal Crossing, each of the 5 respective Animal Crossing main games. So in Animal Crossing on GameCube, I need to catch the Arapaima still, which is only available through this month. So it's July through September. So that's the biggie. The Migratory Locust should also be out. I'm thinking we're going to do around 4 p.m. The Arapaima comes out from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m., so it's kind of a afternoon night type of deal. The Migratory Locust goes away at 5 p.m. So as long as we're playing between 4 and 5, we should be able to catch that Migratory Locust. And those are the only 2 that are out right now. So let me drop this down to... Okay, so wait. It's military time, right? Yeah, so this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah. And we're going to drop this down to, let's say... We'll do 4:07, because in real time right now, it's 6:07. You know what? It just changed to 6:08, so... And I don't want to spend too much time just setting the clock. I want to get in here. We've already spent 3 minutes of this Let's Play episode. We burned through 3 minutes just establishing what time it is. Or what time it needs to be, rather. Okay. Okay. Boom. Arapaima, Migratory Locust. Those are our goals for today. Here in Animal Crossing on GameCube. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. I think it was raining. Oh, yeah. It was the middle of the night, too, I think I said it to last time. So, first things first. Let's run over here. But they're red dragonflies. I hope those red dragonflies keep that same energy, because I'm pretty sure another Animal Crossing game, I have to actually catch a red dragonfly still. Somehow. I don't know how I haven't caught it yet. It's like the easiest bug in every game, I'm pretty sure. Plate armor. Yeah, sell that. Sell all these salmon. You can have these boots as well. I don't need this garbage in my life. 17,800. That sounds like a fair deal. That's all I got. Do you have any artwork by chance? I guess that's asking a lot. Okay. No artwork at Nook's, so we're gonna begin our pursuits for these two critters. I think I'm gonna start with the migratory locust. There's so many weeds. I feel like the migratory locust is gonna be the easier of the two to catch. There are so many red dragonflies that it's almost creepy and gross looking. I feel like, oh my god, they're everywhere, dude. I feel like I've had this conversation before. That the individual red dragonflies are not creepy or gross. But when there are like 100 of them all together like that, I don't know. Why does it make it creepy in bulk? Why are they creepy in bulk? I don't know. They're kind of pissing me off, though, because, quite frankly, I need to, Oh my god, they're everywhere, dude. I'm looking for any other bug. Just kidding, I'm looking for migratory locusts, but, every time I see something move and think it might be a locust, it's just a red dragonfly. Where do migratory locusts dwell in this game? Maybe there are too many weeds on the ground for migratory locusts to spawn. I feel like finding a migratory locust, I thought was going to be a really easy task. Maybe they're in bushes? Oh. I hear some kind of something. Ah. Get back here, you bugger. You little... Okay, we're going to do this? We're going to keep playing this game? Why does it look back at me as if to insult me? It's insulting my intelligence. Okay, we got it. It's a grasshopper, too. It wasn't even a freaking migratory locust. Oh, my God. Brutal. Wild Violet says in live chat, it didn't show it live. I had to refresh. I just arrived. Is all good now, though? I hope. You just missed me doing battle with a grasshopper. It was actually kind of embarrassing. I struggled immensely. Sentinel says, did you ever catch that petal-tailed dragonfly for city folk? You left us hooked. I have not caught it yet, no. So that's a today quest. We're gonna pursue that later in this stream. And in this week's episode, you know, therefore, of Animal Crossing City Folk. What is that? What's that thing on the ground? Is that a migratory locust? No, you bugger! Dude, this thing jumps far. This gotta be a... I'm never gonna catch this thing. Is there a way to approach it without it... Oh. No! I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so can I approach it real slow-like? I hear one of my villagers walking around me. No! I'm over this, dude. I don't like that they look at me, dude. It's under him? Get out of the way! I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Really. You're scaring this thing away, dude. Bob? I think it's Bob. No! I hate this. Where'd he go? No. Why do I suck so bad? My aim is so trash. I got it. Be migratory. Yes, I finally caught that migratory locust. Yes, dude. Why is that so hard? Why do I suck? Is that me? Yes, I caught every kind of insect. I didn't realize that that was the last one. Oh, snap, dude. We did it. Holy crap. We freaking did it. Wait, hold on. We did it. I didn't realize the migratory locust was the last one. I didn't know it was going to be so excited for me, too. That was pretty dope. I don't think any other Animal Crossing game is like, yeah, we did it. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess I'll tell you if I catch that giant pedal tail. If we can catch that Arapaima today, oh mama, this is gonna be a big episode. I'll tell you what. Let me drop this off in the museum because that'll finish my wing then. We are killing it. Is that another migratory locust? Should I just try to catch it to prove to myself that I'm not an idiot? The answer is no, we shouldn't try. We shouldn't try because if I try to prove myself to not be an idiot, I'm just going to prove myself to absolutely be an idiot. That's... I think that's what we've established here. I am absolutely an idiot, and we're not gonna try to prove otherwise. This ain't the time or the place. Migratory locust, here you go, Blathers. Indeed, that's a migratory locust, if I'm not other... I am not overly fond of insects, we know. Blech. I have a rather difficult time dealing with the soft underbellies of grasshoppers. They're vulgar. And their legs. Why do they come off so easily Wait, why do they come off so easily when one merely handles the beasts? I can tell you a couple of times that I've, in real life, handled a grasshopper, and I've never accidentally ripped its legs off. So whatever Blathers is talking about, is that a thing with grasshoppers? Do they have notoriously weak legs or something? But I digress. No. Are you not going to acknowledge that this is finished? Alright, so I guess this is... For reference, this is what a complete bug exhibit here in Animal Crossing on GameCube looks like. Heck yeah. We did it. Look at that banded dragonfly being just as annoying as it was to catch. Alright, so that's one wing complete. Let me double check. I don't remember if I finished... I think I checked this last time, too. Yeah, the fossil wing is complete, right? Yeah. So technically, that's 2 of the 4 wings complete here in the Domoberg Museum in Animal Crossing on GameCube. I am stoked. Wild Violet in live chat says, I have no idea. That is creepy. I'm only afraid of spiders. Sentinel says, correct me if I'm wrong, but you use an emulator for population growing, Wild World, and City Folk, right? Okay, so the only game I use an emulator for is actually Animal Crossing New Leaf. I have it on 3DS, and the save file that I'm playing on is actually my original save file, or save data from my 3DS. I just modded my 3DS so I could extract the save data, put it into Citra emulator, and therefore record. I mean, I guess technically you could say Wild World is the same, but Wild World I'm actually playing Virtual Console on my Wii U. That's how I record that one, to get that good video quality. Population growing, I am straight up... I don't know, I don't want to rip my controller off. I'm straight up playing on GameCube. That's why the graphics look the way they do, because it's literally just, it's GameCube graphics upscaled to 1080p. So it looks kind of goofy, obviously, and stretched to 16:9 aspect ratio. But yeah, no, this is straight up GameCube gameplay. City Folk is straight up Nintendo Wii gameplay. I have a center bar mounted on the top of my flat screen TV in front of me. Oh, a koi. I need to catch one of those in City Folk, actually. Trying to think. I mean, yeah, New Horizons is obviously Switch. So all the home consoles are games are being played on their respective original home consoles. Wild Violet says you gotta scroll up a bit, John. I gotta scroll up what? What? Did I miss something? Oh, in live chat? What did I miss? I just arrived. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm seeing. Anyways, hi, John. I missed you, my friend. How have you been doing this week? I've been doing great. Apart from my struggles of catching grasshoppers. Yeah. Well, it's done now. Mission accomplished. No more grasshopper catching. Now I just gotta catch this Arapaima, and I'll be set for the rest of the month. Oh my god, there are so many red dragonflies, though. Wait, what time did I set this at? Did I... Hold up. Am I stupid? Did I do something wrong? Migratory locust... Done. Yeah, no, Arapaima, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, for some reason I had a weird feeling that it was like 5 p.m. and on. 5 p.m. on, but it is not. So we are good. We are 4 p.m. on, and we are looking for the Arapaima. Wild Violet in live chat says, that's good. What villagers do you have? You know, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I know I have 2 cows. I think Mint is still here. I've been trying to get Mint to move away since day 1, I think. Because Mint is kind of mean to me. But, let me see. Here we go. So we got Twerp, Mint, Cobb, Bob. Cobb and Bob live next to each other. That's convenient. Betty, Wolfgang and Cleo, Petunia, Tabby, Jay, Bertha, Peanut, Belle, and Lucky. Wild Violet says you don't talk to them? No, I don't, really. I mean, they're so mean in this game. They're so mean-spirited. I enjoy the diversity in their dialogue, but they're so mean to me. I go away for like a week and they'll be like, oh my god, you moron. It's been forever. Look at all the weeds that we didn't care to pick up, but it's your fault that you didn't pick them up. Get a life, loser. Bet you have cockroaches in your house too, loser. And I'm like, yeah, I do. All of those things are true. I am kind of a deadbeat Animal Crossing player in this game. But I don't need you focusing on it. And reflecting my faults back at me like that. Wild Violet has never heard of Belle and Petunia before. I think they're both cow. Well, Petunia's definitely a cow. And her catchphrase is moolah la. It's the only reason I remember Petunia, because her catchphrase is so ridiculous. This is Petunia. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is it true? Oh my god. Like, I saw you a week ago, Petunia. Don't even give me this. Oh, okay. She's giving me, like, congratulations, maybe. We'll see. This seems like it would be a congratulatory statement, but it might not be. She might be like, wow, you must really have no life if you caught all those bugs. It could go either way. It could always go either way. Did you really, truly catch every species of insect there is? Wow, why would you ever? What's wrong with you? I told you! I freaking told you! That should have been a congratulatory statement, right? But it's not, because she's a jerk. All of these people are jerks. This is why I don't talk to them. I don't like them. They're mean to me, and I don't know why. What have I ever done to Petunia for her to be like, wow, that's a pretty big milestone. You're an idiot. Like, why? Why? Well, says, wow, she was being nice. Never mind. No wonder she didn't make it into the other games. Yeah, no, she's a jerk. All of them. I don't like any of my villagers here. They're all jerks. I don't talk to any of them. I let the weeds grow so they get this. Mint never leaves though. Mint is so mean to me, and I've been trying to give her the boot since day 1, and for some reason I must have talked to her just enough that she's never gonna leave. I mean, she does have this sweet piece of riverside real estate, so why would she move? You know? You did it! Oh my god, is she gonna be nice to me right now? You're amazing. You caught every kind of insect there is. Wow. how the tables have turned in this dialogue. Oh my god. That butterfly design you get... Wait, that butterfly design you get to put on your door should add a real touch of class. Take a bow. Wild Violet says, by the way, you missed something of someone else's if you scroll up. What did I miss? Oh, I saw a Sentinel. Sentinel says she overheard you talking smack about her, apparently. Animal Crossing realistic difficulty. Sentinel says, speaking of Virtual Console, what are your thoughts about all the remasters, RPG, Thousand Year Door, Mario vs. DK? It's a lot to take in. So, I am stoked. Honestly, I'm really, really excited. Mostly because a lot of the games that are being re-released or remastered are games that I never got to play in their first iteration. Like Super Mario RPG, I've been meaning to play it here on the channel for so long. And the fact that it's coming to Switch now in a cool remastered, a beautiful looking remastered version makes me really stoked and like gives me a valid excuse to be like, okay, well, now's the time that I'm going to play it. Not that I needed an excuse, but like, and I might still play the Super Nintendo version as well at some point, but I'm really, really stoked to get my hands on the new version of it and see what it's like. And then eventually, you know, play it on Super Nintendo and do some kind of comparison video maybe. Or just like draw a comparison for myself. A rainbow trout. I don't know. I'm assuming none of these fish are big enough to be an arapaima. I don't know why I'm still catching them. Okay. We'll keep on keeping on. As far as the Thousand Year Door goes, I'm so excited. Because the Thousand Year Door is a game that I played as a kid on GameCube, and I freaking loved it. And then when I sold my original GameCube like an idiot when I was a kid, I sold a large collection of my GameCube games that at the time, because the GameCube was, you know, the active console, or the current generation console, they weren't worth, like, anything. I'd be willing to bet... Crap. I'd be willing to bet that I probably sold Thousand Year Door for, like, $10. Tops. And now it's so expensive to get a genuine copy, like a GameCube copy of Thousand Year Door. So for that reason, I'm very excited that it's coming to the Switch. Felt the same way when 3D All-Stars came to the Switch with Galaxy. I have Galaxy. I don't own an original copy of Sunshine. Do own a copy of Super Mario 64, obviously. But it was cool to be able to get those and revisit those on the Switch. Wild Violet says, another difference I see, I don't think in the newer games they give you compliments for completing a part in your museum. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's what I'm saying. Well, Moolah La, she didn't give me any kind of compliments, but yeah, no, oh my god, dude, look at all these red dragonflies. Oh, give me the heebie-jeebies. Can September just be over? That's a relatively big boy over there, but I can't possibly get over there without it de-rezzing. So I don't really know how to go about doing that. Is it already gone? It might have already disappeared, quite frankly. I'll cast a line in. Sentinel says, selling an old generation Nintendo console to afford the newer one is a Nintendo fanboy rite of passage. So I'll give you one worse. I was going to say I'll give you one better example, but I'll give you one worse. The true story of why I sold my Nintendo GameCube. And this is going to sound so wholesome, but I hate it to this day. It hurts my soul. I don't know how old I was, but I was too young to have a job. And I wanted to buy my dad a cool birthday present. And I was online. Oh my god, I keep losing these. And I would guess I was like online or something. I think it was back when KB Toys was still in existence. So like date me on that. I would be willing to bet money that I bought this thing from KB Toys website and had it shipped to me, quite frankly. Which was super cutting edge at the time, at least for me. Like, Amazon wasn't really a thing. Maybe it was. Maybe it was just starting up, but yeah, anyway. But, yeah, so I found... Weird context. My dad really likes, like, horse racing. And I found this, like, board game type of thing. It was, like, an electronic horse racing game. With these little, like, horse racing figures, and all it did was, like, you pop batteries in it and the thing vibrated, and the vibrations made the horses run around the track, and it was like, oh, you pick a horse, each of your family members picks a horse, and whichever one wins the race wins the game, you know what I mean? So it was super cool, and it was like $40. I remember it being like, it was like exactly like $40, right? And I was like, how am I gonna get $40? So I took my GameCube and all my GameCube games, or the vast majority of my GameCube games, because I had a Wii at that point, I think. I honestly don't even remember if I had the Wii yet. But I took my GameCube and the vast majority of my GameCube games, and I took them to cash converters, and I sold them, and I genuinely think I got about $40 for the whole kit and caboodle. Or like maybe 50, and I was probably stoked because I was like, oh man, I have $10 left over, haha! So I bought him that game, and I don't think it never really worked as well as it was supposed to, as well as it was advertised to, which was disappointment number one. It was kind of cheaply made for a $40 board game or thing. And beyond that, I mean, like, I was a kid and I was like, he likes horse racing, therefore he'll definitely like this. I don't think we really touched it more than like a handful of times. But you know what I would have touched, and I did touch a million times before that? My GameCube and all my GameCube games. So it sounds like aw, that's such a sweet story, but it's like, it's a dreaded story. Like, it hurts my soul a little bit to even still think about that. It was such a dumb decision, especially in hindsight as an adult now, in the context of me being the Nintendo beast and having this channel. It's fine. I mean, I reacquired most of the games. I bought a new GameCube off of, like, Mercari or something, like, a couple years ago. So it is what it is, but... So I never... I never sold a game console to afford a new game console. Because when I was a kid, I didn't collect game consoles. I had the game consoles, but I wasn't in my mind, I wasn't like, oh, I need to have every Nintendo console. Now I'm an adult and I have jobs, plural. And I have the YouTube channel, which kind of gives me an excuse to, collect game consoles. But like now I have a good collection of multiple generations of game consoles, but before I never really did. So I wasn't really one that I was like, oh, I definitely sold games. I definitely traded a good number of games to like Game Crazy and GameStop to afford new games, but I never really did that with game consoles. So, like, I still have my original... I can't say that. I don't... My sister has my original N64, I'm pretty sure, and that hurts my soul. But I have two N64s of my own. I bought one as a replacement because my sister took ours. It's the problem. Don't ever buy your kids things to share, because eventually they become adults and become greedy and just take their stuff to college and whatnot and leave the other one high and dry. So, so she has the original N64. I bought a new one to replace that, and then I found a really cool N64 carrying case, and I found myself, like, traveling with my N64 more than any human being really should. Like, I don't know why I do so much. I just take it places with me because I'm a nerd. And I was at this toy store, this collectible store, and I found this really cool N64 carrying bag. Like, it's like a satchel, and it's branded N64. It's super cool. And it came with an N64, like, pre-bundled in it. I was going to buy just the bag, and then I realized that there was, a console and a bunch of controllers in it, and, like, all, like, the hardware, like, the expansion pack and everything, and I was like, holy crap. It was, like, $100. So I was like, sold. So now I have 2 N64s, one that I have set up down here for recording purposes, and one that I keep like portable, basically, which is kind of cool. Get out of here, fish. That's probably not big enough to be an Arapaima. Wild Violet says, that's so wholesome. You wanted to do that for your dad, though. Sentinel says, nah, that's still very wholesome. I'm sure that made a core memory for your dad. I don't know. And I think that's the thing, though. I think that's what makes me the most bitter about it, because I'm not confident that it did. I think he probably, more than anything, I think he probably feels bad that I did that, because I know I feel bad for myself, to some extent, that I did that. But I also feel kind of dumb, because it was like, I wish young me was like a little bit more competent to be like, he probably wouldn't care that much for this. Maybe I could find something else for $40. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what just splashed over here. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't... There are some things, like, I still look back and think of, like, some of the Sonic games I used to have on GameCube, like the different Mega Collection, Gem Collection? I don't remember. The different collections of games, and I'll reacquire them eventually when I find them, but for a reasonable price. That's the big thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super bitter about it anymore. I still have my original Wii, though. See, that's a core memory for both my dad and I. Because I didn't pre-order the Nintendo Wii. My dad and I, through the holiday season of its launch into the new year, we went on an incredible hunt together, trying to find a Nintendo Wii. I'm talking, like, looking at, like, newspaper ads, newspaper ads, all kind, like, calling different stores, Toys R Us, GameStop. I think Game Crazy might have... Yeah, Game Crazy was definitely still in business at that point. Calling all, like, Best Buy, all of them. Ended up getting it at Circuit City. And I'll go into that story. I'll go into that story in full. Crap! That's like the third one over here that I feel like I could have been an Arapaima and I've missed it. But this is about the 30-minute mark on this episode, so I'm going to save this. We made some cool progress today. Let me go, sell all this. But yeah, I'll go into more into detail about the cool story about me getting my Nintendo Wii. I think I've told it before on live streams. I'm not totally sure, but it's a fun memory of mine, and which is why I still have the box for my Nintendo Wii. I was so proud when I finally acquired the Nintendo Wii. I keep all like the boxes for all of my consoles now, just because they're cool, like, collectible things that I like having along with the consoles themselves. Obviously, I don't keep the consoles in the boxes, obviously, but I keep all the stuff that comes with it and everything. At some point, I wanna. Like, when I buy a house, I want to build, like, a wall of boxes, of, like, game console boxes and stuff like that. And then, like, put some kind of glass over it. You know what I mean? So it's, like, flat. So it's, like, a wall that you can lean up against or whatever. But instead of, like, doing, like, wallpaper... Oops, that I actually meant no. Instead of having, like, wallpaper, it would just be, like, a collage wall of, like, all of my different game console boxes. Behind, like, a sheet of glass. I think that'd be super freaking cool. But that's a while down the road. I can't really do that in an apartment. So, I should check my mail, but I'm not gonna. It's fine.